Hello? Is this thing on? Okay, let me clarify something real quick. Fuck Star Vault. There, I said it. I'm fucking tired of this shit. For the few months that I've been literally watching this game, I quit, I don't know how long ago. Maybe like 5 months ago. 5 months. 6 months. Whatever. I quit a while back because, well, this game is a fucking time sink that I don't feel like putting my time into, and I really have to kind of clarify that is why I don't want to put my time into it. I'll put fucking hundreds of hours into Satisfactory. I'll put hundreds of hours into GTA Online. I'll put hundreds of hours into anything I fucking want. And let me sidetrack real quick. If you guys don't fucking remember me, I went through a span of videos where I was like starting to defend Star Vault, telling, everyone, hey, calm down, these guys are trying their best, yada yada, they're doing their best they can with the resources they got. Henrik has a vision, everything else. And then step by step, I kept going until the point of now, where it's been a few months since I last put out a video and life has changed. I'll come out with another video telling you guys about it, but this is going to be my last Mortal Online 2 video. And I really I just gotta lay it on there, man. Like, I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of developers parading around and acting like there's some fucking cream of the crop with these weird visions that they have, coming out with these amazing fucking games that they think in their head they have these like fucking amazing games, and they're just like, shit, I could put this on paper so easily. And then they hire 4 developers who have no idea how to fucking code in the first place. They have no quality control, and then they pump out some shitty game named Mortal Online 1. 12 years later, they come out with Mortal Online 2, and they don't fix any of the fucking bugs or anything going on at all from the span of these 12 years. Like, they have no idea how any of this functions. So they basically just copy and paste their Mortal Online 1 and then just slap it on a Mortal Online 2 with some better graphics and go, hey guys, can you just spend money on this just to help us? We need development. We're going to come out with so much cool shit. And guess what? They did come out with cool shit for like 5 minutes of content, and then it's just a buggy fucking mess, and you realize the amount of money that you spent in this is just a waste of your fucking money. Like, I think I would rather go to Burger King and spend I don't even know how much I spent. I think I spent like $30. I'd rather go to Burger King and buy like $30 worth of fucking chicken fries and just eat that shit than deal with Henrik's stupid shithole game anymore. I am so tired of this. And don't get me wrong, I don't play anymore. It's not worth it. It's really not worth my time. Why do I want to log into a game? By the way, max skills, it doesn't fucking matter at this point. Like, I've already got my skills for my character. Why do I want to log into a game, walk 45 minutes to a location, or even horse 45 minutes to a location, and then die? Or just PvP for maybe a good, 5 minutes, and then kill someone? Like, I already have all the gold I want. I have all the gear I want. Like, what is the content? And then they keep saying these things like, oh man, TC's coming out. Henrik's just like, yeah, I got a vision. TC's coming out. TC's coming out. It's coming out soon. UE5 is coming out. My dick's coming out. But it's like, nothing ever fucking comes out. And if it does, it's just a buggy ass mess. Like, here, I gotta fix my mustache. It's my ranting mustache. Check that shit out. I don't understand how someone who purchases literally all of their assets off of the Unreal Store, how they have such a shitty game. You would think that if you purchase literally every asset for your game and you don't take any creative liberty with it, you literally take this stock asset and you go, oh man, I'm just going to put it in my game just like that. I'm not going to edit it at all. No coding whatsoever. Just plug and play. What are you doing? What are you doing with the saved time? And I can understand, if you don't have artists, you're just going to use assets. That's what they're there for. You purchase them and utilize them. But at least some people purchase them and utilize them and make it, make a unique dungeon, not literally just copy and paste the same exact fucking asset and then say, hey guys, we have new POIs. Like, it's the worst shit in the world. And I just keep going back to that one point of what is Henrik doing, or what is the team doing? Yeah, sure, they're going to be coming out with some content, and they keep saying that. They keep saying they're coming out with content. They're coming out with new things. They have these stupid streams on Thursdays, which is just filled with a whole bunch of idiots in the fucking Twitch chat anyways, and just trolling Henrik at this point, and people getting banned from the fucking Twitch stream and Discord all the time. And the damage control that they're playing is hard, by the way. I'll get into that in a moment. This is going to be a long video, so stick with me because this is like months coming of me just ranting about this, and then I'm done. That's it. That's like the last rant. I'm done. So what is he doing with the saved time? You've literally chucked all these assets into your game. What are you doing? You're literally porting stuff over from MO1. What are you doing? You're not polishing the game. Exploits that have been in MO1 are still in the game. You know, duping is still a thing. People are hacking constantly. I mean, Christ, there was people like banned. They showed the bans. They literally say, this is how many people we've banned. They come out with a ban report. And I'm going to touch on that real quick. Sorry, this is tough for me. There's so much I want to branch out on, and I didn't write a script for this. Sometimes I'll write a script with like 4 fucking lines and I'll be like, that's what I'm going to rant about. But no, this is the whole game. This is me ranting about the whole fucking game. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of developers who don't utilize the time that they have and they're saving to be able to come out with something great, because the passion is behind the project, or at least what I thought was the passion behind the project. But in all reality, it's just Henrik just parading around as some cream of the crop developer and not coming out with anything good. He's porting over stuff from MO1. He's purchasing assets by the bundles. And he's saving money, you know, by not hiring artists, you know, to work on that stuff. They just literally plug and play these assets. You can see it. You can see it on the store, the Unreal store. You can see the assets. Someone, I'll probably put this in post, but someone has a Reddit and like an entire link of every single asset for the entire game. I'll probably put it somewhere on the screen. But really, when it comes down to it, you just got to really question, like, what is he doing with his time? So we're going to move on from that, right? I want to get onto the ban thing, right? So I frequent the Reddit just because it's a dumpster fire. You know, like, it's fun to watch. I basically burned down. They have the unofficial Reddit and then the official like Gestapo Reddit, where you're not allowed to say anything bad and you'll just get banned from it because it's highly monitored. And I don't understand why they did that. Wait, hold on. Let me clarify. I know why they did that, because the community is just a cesspool of dumbasses. And don't get me wrong, a lot of these people have valid points. I'm one of them. I'm one of the dumbasses. I've been on the fucking unofficial Discord for Christ since it formed, and I've been looking at all these things these people complain about. And I get it. The unofficial Discord is a cesspool of idiots using the N-word constantly. I get it. You guys can be fucking angry about that all you want. But a lot of these people have valid fucking points where they hate Star Vault and the shit that Star Vault's doing. But then, you know, Star Vault comes out with these ban reports talking about like all these people that are banned because of exploiting and this and that, and that they want a wall of shame. And on Reddit, I noticed Robmo, their lovely community manager, whatever his fucking stupid title is at this point, I noticed Robmo is like literally saying like, oh, well, we have a whole bunch of people banned for these exploits. And Fuel, whatever his fucking name is, man, like I've seen him so many times. He posts Reddit. Why am I laughing? It's pathetic. But I love you, Fuel. It's okay. He posts saying like, you know, who are the people that are banned? And Rob Mo's literally like, no, I'm not going to tell you. But Rob Mo literally outed Buddha and a whole bunch of other people publicly as a ban. He literally was just like, fuck you, this is the guy's name, this is him, these are the players, this is what he did. But he's refusing to give up names of other things. Why don't you guys have a wall of shame where you can literally put people's names on there and we can shame them for hacking or exploiting? And why are you being so secretive about the people you're banning? Are we even banning people? Like, is that actually happening? Or are they don't have any evidence? Because obviously the GMs can't have no tools, no developer tools for them. That's a whole nother fucking ball game. Who puts developers in the game and like GMs in the game and gives them no tools whatsoever to be able to see things? Like, shouldn't you be able to comb a database to see items, or shouldn't you be able to see like commands and shit? I remember seeing a screenshot a while back where a GM in a GM chat to someone in a whisper actually put a command in that was just like some stock GM command to be able to do something, but it didn't even work. I don't know, man. Like, it's such a shit show. But why do people like Robmo not want to out people, but then says he wants a wall of shame? It's kind of hypocritical, because it just makes me wonder, like, what is Star Vault actually doing? Are they actually banning people? Like, is that actually a thing? or are they not? Because they can't detect it. They can't tell if someone's hacking or anything. And if they do, they'll just, they'll wait for the obvious YouTube video that someone puts up on the unofficial Reddit where it's like, these people are hacking. Look at this video. It's a cool PvP video with fucking Rob Zombie playing at max volume. And then, the developers see it, and then they ban that person. Like that's mostly, I feel like that's most of their bans. The rest of them, they probably just ban people because of the whole stream sniping bullshit with Twitch. And when I streamed on Twitch, like, yeah, sure, I got stream sniped a few times. I remember, oh my God, holy shit, quick story. I just remember this story. I remember this story very well. And it has to do with Jonah. I'm going to reserve what I have to say about Jonah. And don't get me wrong, the dude, like, I guess gets paid for Twitch. I have no fucking idea. I do, but it's like I don't stream anymore because it just takes up too much of my time. I'd rather be doing other projects, i.e. like I'm a carpenter and a blacksmith. So that's my work back there. So like I remember in the beta there was a race where it was like Henrik was at a point and everyone had to race to Henrik. And whoever got there got a graphics card or something. And Jonah got stream sniped because he was streaming himself in the race, going from point A to point B and literally saying where he was going. And he got fucking killed. And he bitched about it for I don't know how long. People were fucking clipping it. And I can't find the clip for the life of me. I really wish I could. But he was screaming about it, saying that he was going to talk to the devs because he should have rightfully won. Oh my God. Talk about fucking entitlement. But anyways, like stream sniping bullshit aside, right? If you're streaming, you're giving away your position. I get it. And I like streaming because when I was playing, it was fun. It was exciting. I made content. I enjoyed spending time with people and doing stupid shit. Like I really wasn't doing anything serious. Sometimes we do like patrols and stuff, but it was like, why the fuck am I going to do stuff serious now? It's just a shithole game where you can just try to be social. Like social is the only thing that you can enjoy in this game. And social includes PvP, But really, it just blows my mind too that they're banning people for stream sniping, and it's like, God forbid you kill a streamer while he's online, and it's like, oh, you're stream sniping. It doesn't matter wherever the streamer is. That's it. Ban them. That's like the only bans that they do is like stream sniping and people who are bitching on Discord. I wonder, like, and that's the other thing is I remember hearing about a whole bunch of people getting banned because they had negative reviews on Steam and someone found their like actual name. I mean, it's just really wonder like what are they banning for, or at least like what can they ban for? If you say someone's exploiting and send them the videos, which is funny thing is we as Ravenborn, when we still existed in the game, we had sent videos in. Multiple players sent videos in of exploits, watching people fucking speed hack across the map and shit. We sent these in, and guess what? No replies ever. No replies. Official tickets sent in. No replies. What are the GMs doing? And you could say, oh man, that was a while back. There's new GMs. They're working towards. No, they're not. They're the same fucking people. You have LGM fucking, what's his face? He's literally trash. He doesn't answer things properly. He's sarcastic as fuck. And he's literally useless. These devs have no tools. These GMs have no tools, and they literally have a game that is highly exploited. They have a game where people can literally do whatever they want with the code. I remember there was INI files you could edit. I don't think you guys fucking remember that shit. You could edit the INI files client side. You can still do it. You can still do stuff client side. These people don't know the difference between client side and server side shit. You can still do some of this stuff. You can go on fucking node lines and duplicate stuff. It's still possible. And yeah, sure, I don't play the game anymore. It's been a few months since I've been in the game. I popped in a few times, but it's like, it's literally useless. Like, why do I want to spend a fucking hour and a half of my life in this buggy shit show? Guards literally are trash. They literally teleport everywhere and phase through walls and shit. So God forbid if you want to sneak into a town or something and you're red. Like I've done it before where I've gone over the walls in fucking Vada or fucking Moki and I wanted to get into a room. Nope. Fucking Lictor guards are just going to teleport, or you're just going to get sniped through the wall. Or, if it's Moki, people are going to sit up on the rocks and just fucking peck your horses constantly and kill horses. Or, the best part about it is you can just stand in a certain spot behind a door in Moki and just peck horses and nothing can happen to you because the guards can't pass to you. It's great. It's such a wonderful game. Why do I want to get in a game where people were glitching up into the top of the bank and they were casting spells down on people inside the bank and killing them with no repercussions? And that went on for a while before it was fixed. Invisible weapons finally got fixed, and I don't even know if they're fully fixed. How long did it take for invisible weapons to get fixed in a game where it's PvP based? Ping normalization's stupid. It's the dumbest shit in the world. God forbid you have someone who's from fucking another country and you're deciding to duel with them. You're literally not going to be able to fight. You're not going to be able to see any sort of feints or anything. It's going to be such a different latency. And it's small. It's minute. But this game's server's based in London and I'm in the US. So I'm already at a disadvantage. If someone's in Australia and I'm in the US and we're trying to fight, yeah, I'm going to lose. I'm not the best player. I'm not a fucking grandmaster PvPer with 600 fucking kills. I'm a pretty good duelist, but no. Like, I've seen better netcode in the bare bones of Star Citizen than I have in this game. Why do NPCs teleport constantly? Why are their pathings fucked up? Why are pet pathings fucked up? Why are horse pathing fucked up? Why are players' paths like you can watch players phase? Why is render distance still not a fucking thing? Why is it not fixed? I'll tell you why. Henrik's busy snorting cocaine while his developers cluelessly run around like chickens without a head. I feel bad for these people. I feel like these are younger kids, like younger coders and programmers who are just out of college that are thrown into this project because Henrik can definitely sell the project. He can be like, this is going to be amazing. Ships and water is going to be better than Sea of Thieves. And they believe him. They do. And then they jump onto this project and they see the spaghetti code backend and bullshit that has been barely thrown together with staples and fucking glue, the same glue that Henrik sniffs. And they try their best. They try their best with the fucking Jenga tower that they're dealt with. That's it. You know, they're sitting there struggling while this fucking thing's teetering over. And Henrik's like, it's going to be a great project. And the thing's fucking falling over. And these poor programmers are probably stressed out to their fucking eyeballs. And they can't do anything. They can't, because this thing is literally just a ported piece of shit from MO1. They just announced that they're going to be adding siege weapons. At least it's a leak or some shit. And they're purchasing the assets. There's no art direction. And all the art direction's fucking wrong. Why do you have like a Greek Roman and something else as like the same Tindremic provinces? Like why I can't even, man. None of the characters look right. The animations are fucking garbage. You know, if Henrik says he can have better ship combat and better sea shit than Sea of Thieves, then I could say Mordhau and Chivalry and War of the Roses have better sword combat than Mortal Online. Life is Feudal had better combat than Mortal Online. Shower with Your Dad Simulator has better combat than Mortal Online. And that's just a few games. It really makes you wonder, what is this game? Like, Mortal Online 1 didn't fucking survive. Like, it's just a shitty game with shitty fucking population. Look at the population now for Mortal Online 2. It ain't gonna go anywhere. You have a prime example of a population dying in a game, like from games like Starbase, that was from Frozen Byte. It took me a second to fucking remember that game. Starbase came out by Frozen Byte, and Frozen Byte can't support it anymore. They literally just made an announcement stating that they're not going to develop anymore. It's going on a hiatus until they can do something else. It's a prime example, but like Henrik's just using all this money and pouring it in, and people use the excuse like, oh, Henrik's just taking his fucking funds and savings and stuff and pouring it more into the game to pay for this game. You should really like appreciate, but it's like, I'll appreciate someone who actually has a true vision and understands where a vision and insanity meet and can break away from that, because we're hitting the point where it's like Henrik's insane and he's coming up with these stupid fucking schemes that people are buying into, and there's no fucking hope. Like, he is just hitting this wall of insanity and not coming out with anything that's constructive. You know, you would think that your first thing that you would do in your servers, okay, get this, I pre-ordered the game or whatever through their website. As soon as launch happened, I was in queue. 3 days later, I was still in queue. I had already passed my 2-hour mark to get a refund if I was on Steam. This was what happened to a lot of people. 2 hours, and Steam will not refund your money. For the people who purchased through Steam, they were literally fucked. And Henrik said, oh, the servers will get fixed. Everything will get, the queue will go away. Queue didn't go away for a few months. There was still a queue. There was a queue up until the population had died so low that you literally could just log in and there was no issue. And they had multiple servers, by the way. That didn't get fixed for a while. They had to hire a third-party company to fix that. Nice vision. Nice vision. But what are we doing? Like, why do people still support it? Because they see this vision and they go, oh man, this is a true sandbox MMO. But with a true sandbox MMO that's new, that had so many problems and still has so many problems, you'd think they'd have a test server. Even Star Citizen has a test server. Star Citizen has a test server. The game that's literally in development forever. I'll be 58 when Star Citizen finally releases. It has a test server. Why don't we have a test server? Why is Henrik live testing while people are on the servers? Is this just a test server? Did people pay to just be part of a test server? Sounds like it. With so many things happening, like houses disappearing, inventories disappearing, GMs being unable to do anything, you really kind of put yourself in a situation of whether or not you want to play the game or just fucking leave. In my case, it was leave. I couldn't take my inventory disappearing, things in my house disappearing. I couldn't take not being able to put any rent in my house. Like, how is that an issue? I literally had to watch my house tick down to the point where it just disappeared. And let's not forget getting a deed, placing the deed down, and then all of a sudden your house goes to space. I couldn't get into the house because it was over 100 and 200, 300 feet above me. And you know what the GM said? Just let it go away and go buy a new deed. That's some peak gameplay right there. Nice GMs. When we sent in proof of exploiting and hacking, it was met with no response. Makes you wonder. This is why this is the last Mortal Online 2 video I'm gonna do. I'm done. I'm done with this game. I'm just gonna watch it from afar. It's gonna drop down and die. I was saying that from the beginning. I even went through the 5 stages of grief just through this. Like, you can see it in my videos. I started out with like denying everything, and then I moved to fucking anger, and hey, you can understand the path here. It actually happened. I am now in the last point, acceptance. I accept this as trash, and I'm moving on. I am no longer going to put my time and effort into a game whose developers, CEO, and GMs don't care about. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for me to sink hours of time into a game that regularly loses my inventory, my horses randomly die, people exploit constantly. Do I have to go on? Like, it's fucking apparent. And the other thing that's really weird is I don't understand where all these positive reviews from Steam are coming from. I try to look at some of the profiles. A lot of them are private and they're new profiles, which makes me believe that someone's paying for Steam reviews out of bots, because a lot of these profiles also only have Mortal Online 2 as their games. So put that in your fucking mind right there. In reality, is this the team we want to support? And I bet you it's going to happen like it happened in Mortal Online 1 when subscriptions hit, because this game is going to be subscription based. A lot of people forgot about that. Watch their population die after that. But once subscriptions hit, a lot of the people who have been inactive are probably going to get charged. It's going to happen. It happened in Mortal Online 1. They charged people. I don't support them anymore. I don't care. I'm going to go play other things. I'm going to go make other videos. Maybe I'll come out with another Mortal Online 2 like video about something stupid. I bet you I'm going to get messages where people are literally like, hey man, you don't support this game. Like, just fuck off. Leave. And it's like, that's the same mentality where it's like, if you don't like America, leave. And it's like, if you like something, you care about it, and you're passionate about it, you really want to fight to make things right. And yeah, sure, my direction might not be the right thing, right? I come from this industry. I worked in this industry. I understand a lot of the leaps and bounds it takes to make an MMO. I could just get a box moving on a screen with shitty netcode and 2 people could connect. And you know how long that took me? A long fucking time. I understand how hard it is. But what I don't understand is how someone can be so careless and stupid with their own project, their own pet project that they've had 12 years ago that was semi-successful with the community, and then they could drive it right into the ground. They could drive it into the ground while taking all the money and running. And they'll keep doing it. They'll keep sitting there like a snake oil salesman and parading around saying that they are going to come out with something great. And the people who are still loyal will sit there and lap up the fucking drool from his mouth. They'll do it. They'll eat the scraps. They'll sit under the table and wait for Henrik to push out something new, some picture or something of necromancy, when necromancy's broken. Domination's still fucking broken. It's broken as hell. Like, why would you do domination now when taming is still better? Also, let me just put this out there. Apparently, breeding exists in the game, trade things exist in the game, thievery exists in the game, according to Robmo, obviously. And look, Robmo, me and you, we were good for a little bit if you're watching this, but when I decided to message you because I wanted to kind of bridge the communities between the unofficial Discord and Henrik and all this other stuff, and you asked me for a whole bunch of information, and I gave it to you with questions and stuff that I was going to ask, you told me, I'll take a look at it, and then never got back to me. Now, I can understand why you didn't get back to me, because during that point, there was a lot of criticism about you and a lot of criticism about the game itself. And there was some weird fucking shit going on during that time. I can understand how I got left unread. And then maybe I'm a little bit salty, but I don't care anymore. I really don't. The game is not worth saving at this point. The community is. Behind your guys' rough exterior and your gamer words and shit, you guys are good players. You guys are good people. You know, it's the internet. What do you fucking expect? Do you expect everyone to be fucking goody two shoes and shit? Like, I'll be honest, guys. I'm an LGBTQ ally. I'm gay, and you guys fucking post on the unofficial Discord fucking trans like shitty memes and all this other garbage, and it's just like I still laugh at it. You know, I have a sense of humor, but it's like a lot of people use the excuse that the unofficial Discord is just a cesspool, so you shouldn't listen to any of those people. Well, it was my goal to try to bridge this gap, because these were just people who had a passion for a game. They weren't just there to be trolls. They were there to have a passion, but instead they were shut down constantly. I get it. I get it. From the outside, they look disgusting and stupid and shitty because they're making just a whole bunch of garbage jokes, and they're utilizing a Discord as like this shithole experience for themselves and stupid 4chan memes. But really, a lot of these people just want to play the game. And instead, they're fucked up because GMs and devs have just abandoned them. That's it. They are abandoned, wandering children, just hoping that Henrik just comes out with something nice, comes out with something that works. But instead, he snorts cocaine. I wonder if this video is going to get flagged. I've never been overtly against someone before on any of my videos, and I bet you it's going to get flagged. I'm surprised how my Steam review didn't get removed. I'm surprised. I'm done. Mortal Online 2, you can suck my dick. I don't care. I'm out. Peace. But until then, you guys stick with my channel. I'll be coming out with more videos as time progresses. My background's going to be changing soon. I'm going to be moving. I got a house. It's going to be great. I work on a lot of projects as well. If you guys want to game with me as well, I have a community. I usually put it in my fucking YouTube shit. If you guys want to support me, go ahead and support me. If not, I don't give a damn. I do this for fun. So, yeah. Fuck Mortal Online. Fuck Star Vault. Y'all are just disappointing. I'm over it. I'm gonna go play something fun. Like, Who's Your Daddy? That's a fun game. Has better netcode than Mortal Online. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some batteries under a cabinet or something. Peace out, guys.